This one is for Chris Rhodes. Chris, you ask a very complex question. So let me try to address some of it at least. And moderate Democrats, I think the focus right now for Democrats in general should be, what direction do you want to go in? I think what we found for the Democratic Party is people like myself, a number of people that felt the Democratic Party stood for certain things 20 years ago don't feel the same now. I don't feel the Democratic Party has a true identity right now. I feel like they're very reactive to what the Republicans do. I mean, look at what's going on with Trump right now. And one of the things that's very difficult for me, Chris, is that, you know, for the years that the Democrats, when I was a Democrat, when we lost to the Republicans, when we lost to Reagan, when we lost to the Bushes, you know, those types of presidencies, I had to, get up, dust myself off and say, okay, well, we're going to have to work harder next time if we're going to make this a Democratic administration. Somewhere around the end of the Clinton era, 9/11, Bush Jr., and then certainly through Obama. I just thought to myself, where are we going? Like, what does it mean to be a Democrat anymore? And are we going to address the promised issues at home about our economy, about immigration in our country? And it looked like, we were going to move in that direction, but as more and more becomes known where monies were signed to, where what appears to be illegal activity, and then Biden just, that was it for me. So I think the Democrats need to, pull their big boy pants back up now, and make a decision about the direction they're going to go in, and what it means to be a Democrat. I think they have to redefine and fortify. When you build a house by digging the hole and pouring the concrete, and then you can add the walls and you can dress it up, and then you do all the landscaping and the beautiful different stuff you're going to do to dress it up and furnish it and everything and make it a home and look beautiful. But don't ever misunderstand that you need to really carefully build that hole and pour that concrete so it's sturdy, the foundation is sound, uncrackable, unwaverable. I think the foundation of the Democratic Party needs work. I think we need to take a look at, and and I say we because we're all Americans. And when I watch what's going on, the hate and the damning demeanor of a vast majority of the Democrats that I know towards the Republicans, for a guy who got elected saying he was going to do every single thing he's doing. So this is what he promised he was going to do, and a majority of the Americans elected him to do. I'm not sure what anybody on the Democratic side is upset about, except for that they're not used to someone winning the presidency and doing things that quickly and doing everything they say they're going to do. There hasn't been a Democratic president that's done that in a long time. So, I don't know, man. Not many questions come to me and I don't have a definitive answer, especially if I've had time to think about them. I just think the Democratic Party's lost right now. They need to really rehuddle, regroup. This is like when you're getting your ass beat by 30 at halftime, and you go in the locker room and go, hey, you gotta chew a few asses out a little bit, and you gotta re-fortify the things that you worked on all week in order to win the game, and you gotta make blocks, you gotta make tackles, you gotta make plays. That's the whole bit. They gotta break it down now and come back out with a plan. Democrats don't have a plan right now. They're just throwing stones at the Republicans and at Trump in hopes that that's going to win the way of the day. How'd that do in the last election? Not well. Not well. Then they need to pick a true leader. They got 4 years now, 3 and 3/4 years to have someone step up to the front of the class. Not going to be Harris. She's probably running for governor of California. And I don't think it's Gavin Newsom. I don't think so. He might win the day, but he won't win the election. The country won't vote for him with how awful it is to be in California right now. So, I don't know, man. They better prop somebody up, or you can say J.D. Vance for 8 years. God bless you, bro.